I'm sure we've all faced moments in life when it feels like everything is falling apart. Whether it's losing a loved one, facing financial struggles, battling health challenges, or just feeling overwhelmed by life, it's easy to feel like faith is the last thing we have left. But here's the thing. Faith is exactly what we need to overcome those tough moments. In this video, I will share with you some ways to build and strengthen unshakable faith when life feels uncertain. And trust me, you don't have to be perfect. You just need to be persistent. Let's get started. Before we jump into practical tips, let's take a moment to define what faith is. Faith isn't just about religion. It's about trust, belief, and hope, whether you're facing personal difficulties or navigating global challenges. Faith is that inner belief that, despite the circumstances, there's a greater purpose at work. It's the strength to believe that something better is coming, even when you can't see it yet. It's the trust that you'll get through the storm and emerge stronger on the other side. But it's not always easy. It can be incredibly hard to maintain faith when everything around you feels unstable. And that's exactly why building unshakable faith is so important. It's what keeps you grounded when everything else seems to be falling apart. Now, I know it's not always easy to talk about hard times. The reality is we all face struggles. It could be the loss of a job, health issues, the passing of someone close, or even the feeling of being stuck in a situation that seems impossible to get out of. When you're going through something difficult, it can feel like faith is something distant, maybe even irrelevant. You might start to ask, why me? Or why is this happening? It's completely normal to have doubts, especially when the challenges seem overwhelming. But here's the thing. Faith is not the absence of doubt. It's the strength to keep going despite it. Acknowledging the struggle is the first step. You don't have to ignore the pain or pretend everything is fine. It's okay to be human and experience hardship, but you can still choose to maintain your faith, even when it feels hard to do so. Let's talk about how you can build and strengthen that unshakable faith, even when life gets tough. Here are 5 practical steps to help you on this journey. First, strengthen your mindset. The first step is to work on strengthening your mindset. It all starts with your thoughts. The way we think can either make us or break us. So, how do you change your thinking when times are tough? It starts with positive affirmations and focusing on gratitude. Every day, even when things aren't perfect, take a moment to acknowledge the good things in your life, big or small. And remember, challenges can be reframed as opportunity for growth. Instead of asking, why is this happening to me? Ask, what can I learn from this? Shifting your perspective can shift your reality. Second, deepen your connection with spiritual practices. Faith is often built through regular spiritual practices. Whether you pray, meditate, or engage in reflection, these practices help center your mind and soul. They remind you that you're not alone in your struggles and that there's a higher power, a greater purpose, or simply a sense of peace waiting for you in the chaos. I recommend setting aside time every day, whether it's 5 minutes or an hour, to connect with your faith through whatever practice feels right for you. Trust me, consistency makes a huge difference. Third, lean on support systems. Building unshakable faith doesn't mean doing it alone. Lean on your community, whether that's family, friends, or a faith group. Surround yourself with people who lift you, who inspire you to keep going when you feel like giving up. I can't tell you how much strength I've drawn from the support of my loved ones during difficult times. And don't be afraid to reach out for help. Sometimes, the best way to find faith is through the people who believe in you when you can't believe in yourself. Fourth, trust in the process. One of the hardest things about difficult times is trusting that things will get better. But let me tell you this, you are stronger than you think. Trusting the process means accepting that challenges are part of life, and even though it doesn't feel like it right now, this season of hardship will eventually pass. Think about past difficulties you've overcome. You've made it through every tough day so far, and you'll make it through this one too. Fifth, take action despite fear. Faith isn't passive, it's active. It's not just about believing. It's about taking action even when you're scared. Sometimes, just taking that first step is all you need to break through the fear and doubt. Whether it's making a difficult decision, applying for that job, or having that tough conversation, taking action in faith even when the path seems unclear, is a powerful way to build trust in yourself and the process. Let's take a look at some real-life examples of people who built unshakable faith during hard times. A famous example is Nelson Mandela. He spent 27 years in prison, yet never lost faith in his mission for justice and equality. His story teaches us that even in the most challenging circumstances, you can hold on to your belief and trust in a better future. Another inspiring story is that of Viktor Frankl, a Holocaust survivor who found meaning in the most unbearable suffering. He wrote that even in the direst conditions, we have the power to choose our attitude, and that's where faith can truly carry us through. Practical tips for maintaining faith daily. To wrap things up, let's go over some daily habits that can help you maintain and strengthen your faith every day. Remember, building unshakable faith doesn't happen overnight, but these daily practices can help you stay grounded. Start each day with a moment of reflection or prayer. This helps set the tone for your day and reminds you of the bigger picture. Practice gratitude. Take a moment each day to write down 3 things you're grateful for. This shifts your focus from lack to abundance. Stay consistent. Even when you don't feel like it, keep showing up for yourself and your faith every single day. Consistency is key. So, to recap, building unshakable faith during hard times is about strengthening your mindset, connecting with spiritual practices, leaning on your support system, trusting the process, and taking action despite fear. Faith is a muscle that you can build one step at a time. I hope today's video gave you some inspiration and practical tips to stay strong during tough times. I'd love to hear your thoughts. How do you stay connected to your faith when things get hard? Drop a comment below and share your experiences. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an uplifting video. Stay strong, stay hopeful, and remember, you've got this.